Hello, hello. Let me test everything. Make sure everything is good. Cool. All right. So today we gonna just look at the Columbus market as a whole. Actually been thinking about investing in Columbus and see what's out there. Um, so and see if we can underwrite a deal here too and see if it makes sense or not. So I know one big thing about Columbus is the booming tech industry. So a lot of tech companies moving there. I used to work for one of them, so I kind of know. Um, let's look at the population of Columbus, Ohio, and see what's the trend. What is the trend? So throughout the last 10 years, wow, it's growing steadily while other is losing. So Columbus is growing by a lot, while Cleveland is dying. So Cincinnati is not that much, but Cleveland is a lot. Well, I guess a lot of it is also based on, you know, the booming tech industry, while the others, uh, like Cleveland's dying because I think the automotive industry is not there no more. Um, let's look deeper. So one thing I'd like to go is the census. Look at the population. Come on, show. Housing. There we go. So owner occupied is 41%. That's actually not bad. Yeah. Median grant growth is 1100. Okay. Economy. Let's see. How is the economy doing here? Everything looked good. I mean, there's a lot of jobs out there. And is there unemployment rate somewhere here that we can see? Businesses. Uh, unemployment rate. Let's see. What is the unemployment rate? Is there one? Nope, not here. A rate. Look at that. That's really low. It actually went down compared to 3% last month and 3% last year. It's actually went down a lot. That means that economy is booming, and the population's growth attaching a lot of people. So I think Columbus, one of the great area for me. I think it's a great opportunity to invest in. Growth is there. It's a huge city. I think it's about almost a million. If I was not correct, if I'm not mistaken. Another is I don't know why I type like this, but is to take a look at where all the stores are there. So I know Columbus is kind of in the middle, in between Cincinnati and Cleveland. I know that it's a huge hub for a lot of airlines too as well. So let's look at here. What I like to do when I don't know the area is I like to look for stores. Store like Target, Whole Foods, or Chick-fil-A. The main reason why is they do a lot of spend a lot of money, do market research to choose the right location for them to make sure their business can thrive. And I like to just basically follow them. And there's OSU too. They have a good football program. That's great. But let's look at what different targets are here, where targets are located. So it's mostly in the north area. Yeah. So a lot of them are in the northern area of Columbus. Only one all the way in the south. One by the airport, that's expected. But seems like the north side of Columbus is where you want to be. I, yeah, I think that's where you want to be. Let's see, Chick-fil-A. Or Chick-fil-A is two downtown. That's I would guess, but majority of it is kind of in the north too, the northwest area. Actually, there was a few Targets here and a ton of it over here. So north of the west side is where you want to be. How about Whole Foods? Any here? Same. This one right here. One right near the campus, OSU, and one in the north. Okay, it looks like the northwest is where you want to be. Cool. Well, let's look at some home there. Uh, where is, I think it was around this area. See, yeah, I can see home here, way too expensive. A lot of multi-family townhome. Apply. There you go. There'll be, that's more like it. Let's look at one right near the northwest. What's this one? New on the market, 3 1900 square foot. Oh, that look really nice actually. It has secondary bedroom feature hardwood floor. That is great. I do like hardwood floor. Large unfinished basement for storage, built-in and washer dryer. Okay, it is two and a half bedroom with a lot of property tax and some insurance. Really good work score. So I guess it's really close by to a lot of things. Oh, let's just take a look at it and see what's there. Oh, right next to a Korean barbecue spot. That sound like me. That just sound like a place I want to be. Oh, it's also at the end of the street too. That's great. Um, yeah, look like a really nice neighborhood. Really well maintained, nice grass cut, really quiet too, since it's at the end of the street. The house look really nice. Yeah, look at that. House look really nice. Hmm, this is great. I think this area is the place to be. Really quiet area. Yeah, let's look at the crime rate for Columbus and see what's there. Neighborhood Scout. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yep. So I was. Oh, oops. That is not what I wanted to do. I want to zoom in. So we should zoom in. You can see. Yeah, the northwest area look like it's a lot less crime compared to all these areas. You can see that the color is a little bit lighter. So yeah, it seemed like I was right. Spot on again. Um, oh, cool. So I guess it's the area that I want to buy in. Look like it's a great area, low crime. Look like the city is also growing with a lot of job, low employment, low unemployment, which means it's gonna attract a lot of new professional that moving to the area for say company like Intel, Patel, and also go there for OSU too. So this is pretty close for the campus. Um, so I know that this home look really well maintained for the north. That means that the appreciation I know gonna be good too as well. So let's run some number and see what is the cash flow like for this home. So let's look at this. So let's start preparing our spreadsheet. This is my own number, and this home is listed at 385. I have a feeling we won't cash flow this, but we'll see. 385. Cool. So that is that. So first thing first, let's figure out the rents. The way how we figure out the rent is figure out how much we can charge or the market rent for this neighborhood that we are looking at right now. Actually, it's coming soon too, so it's gonna be listing real soon. And how I kind of do that is go for a website called affordablehousing.com. On the top left corner, the owner tab, go into market rent estimator. So again, affordablehousing.com, top left owner tab, market rent estimator. Put in the address, how many bedroom? I think the number was 3. Click estimate 1768 within a mile radius. That's actually not bad. Seems like there's a lot of demand out there. So 3 bedroom, about a mile radius. So let's just say a mile. 1781. Is that right? 1768. 68. Cool. 1768. And let me look at the picture. The picture looked good. The kitchen looked okay, but it is bright. Everything looked good. Maybe a little bit bathroom, just repainting. I think this could be turned into a bedroom. So it could maybe 4 bedroom. Wow, the basement looking nice. Even though it's unfinished. So I guess just repainting just the bathroom. Okay. What if we turn it into a 4 bedroom? 25, but it's kind of in 3 mile radius. 2,500. That's a huge rent jump. And 2.73 mile radius, 2490, I believe. Yeah, that's a huge jump from 3 bedroom to 4. That is $700. Almost $700 jump. That's a huge jump. So I will try to see if I can turn it into a 4 bedroom and see if that's worth it. Cool. All right. So now let's take a look at the HUD FMR. So if you want to do Section 8, this is what you would come to find the ceiling market rent that HUD determined for it. So how you basically do it is just look for HUD FMR on Google, and you go to Access Small Area FMR. Look up Area FMR. This is in Ohio. Ohio. What county is this? F County. This is Franklin County. F Franklin County. Next screen, and zip code 43220. Is that right? 43220. 43220. Okay. So 3 bedroom is 1680, and then 4 bedroom is 1860. So let's do both. Back to our spreadsheet. I think that was 43220. So 43220. Boom. And then I think the 4 bedroom is 1860. Changing one number, swapping one number to 8 into 6. Okay. Oh, cool. Interesting. Even though there's only $200 difference, but the 4 bedroom here is charges like $700. Let's check it out. So Zillow rental, Columbus, Ohio. So this is, say, a 4 bedroom home, use exact match. I don't know. I don't care. It is somewhere up here. Remove boundary. The zip code is 43220. 43220. Boom. This area. That's why there's not much out there. Let's take a look at it. So this is around this area. 2400, 25, 3500. Let's see how many days. 10-day listed, 52 contract in one application. This seemed like it's a little bit overpriced, but it seemed like it's one application. 12-day listed, 69 contact, 22. So it seems like this is really well desirable neighborhood. Look at this. 7-day listed, 2 contract, way overpriced. That's why. So how I kind of know if it overpriced or not is I look at the number of day listed and the number of contacts. So generally I look at it's about 10 per day. So if it 19, now let's do something smaller number. I don't want to do math. That's even bigger. So say if it listed for say 3 days, I mean I'm looking at around 30 contacts. So the market rent is 24. Maybe that's actually maybe right because these get a lot more. So see, 16 contact, 161 contact. So this is correctly priced. And 17 application, that is 2400. So look like this is priced correctly. So this is right. So this is right. Maybe a little bit down. So I would do 2400 only. Cool. Well, let's just overwrite with this number. Seem like the FMR market rent is a lot lower. So I think if we would go to just normal rental route, we'll make a lot more money. So let's just use this. Let's write it at 3 bedroom first. So it is 1768 as rent. Cool. Let's go get property tax and insurance. So if you don't know how to get those, just go on Zillow, Realtor.com, or Redfin. Enter the house address, and a lot of time they would have the estimate monthly cost. Just scroll down when the property taxes 497, 497. Property insurance 135. So I would take the property insurance, add it and another 20%, mainly because landlord insurance costs a lot more, a little bit more than normal. So yeah, everything I kind of keep the same. I like to keep these the same. So I like to put 10% of it into my war chest, which is basically I saving money eventually for another deal. Another one is jar care. So this is the north. It's snow, as you can see. um, we want to basically hire people to go basically clean up the yard, essentially. So that's why I got like budget about $100 per month for it. Um, I'll go back. Property management. So generally about charge. I did call to get a quote up here. I didn't quote up here is about 8%, but so this is 8% property management. But I also like to, I also like to add in another 1% just to account for the tenant placement fees. So usually what property manager would charge you a monthly fee just to manage the place, but also they take the first month rent as the payment for finding that tenant. So instead of 8%, I'll just do 9% just to account for it. Cool. Let's just do conventional loan. Let's look at rehab. Everything look good in this area, or the whole house look like it's just turnkey. No need to paint outside. The outside look great. No need to do any flooring. No need to replace anything with a large master bath. All I have to do, maybe just repaint or um, take it over really. So let's look at it. You have one for painting. What if I just do painting right here, interior paint only? I think this is 1900 square foot, and only that is need to be repaint. I don't think even we need to even change that. That's just me being extra annoying. Um, okay, so we'll play with adding extra room later. Basement, everything looked good in the basement. We don't need to replace anything. Cool. Let's just say we are down payment 50%. I would say 20%, see what's up. Yeah, we're losing about $1,000 per day per month. As I expected. So reason why is that a lot of these really super nice area, they're probably are really really expensive because it's appreciate a lot. So it moved up a ton, and basically the rental demand does not follow. So the rent growth is not does not basically match a 1% rule to you know for these appreciation. So a lot of time, if you would say invest in these places, you basically investing in what called appreciation market, aka you make money while with appreciation and a mortgage pay down once you sell it or HELOC or refi. So this is more the money you make money on more or less on the back end. So that's another thing you want to take a look at. But also this is really new. But what if so let's play around with the number and see what can we do. So what if we do 50% down payment? Actually, no. 50% down payment and it's still you're still losing about $600 per month. And what if we get this property at 320? We're still losing money. Cool. Okay, what if we make this into a 4 bedroom instead of a 3 bedroom? So that would make our rent go up to a lot. So 2,400. Change our rent. Everything stay the same. But I want to go over here and say add in a room. That is about 20,000. 20,000. Add in a bedroom. One. But to be fair, a lot of these you can make into a bedroom quite easily. So say, you can convert one of these into a bedroom, but will make the home a lot less like livable or not livable, but more or less desirable. Um, but I think you can do that. Yeah, you can make one of the attic into one of them. So that will become a 4 bedroom and 2.5. So that I think that probably won't cost it much here, but may as well. We'd rather be safe than be sorry. Um, with 2,400 as a four bedroom, everything stay the same. Tax and everything stay the same. With the same loans, we are only losing $160 per month on this deal. So, say if you could get it for 320 like before, convert this into a four bedroom and down payment 50%, we will basically making just breaking even for these properties. But this is actually good because, as I said before, a lot of these will basically make money in the back end. So what you can do is, buy, own it for a little while. It basically costs you nothing because the tenant's paying everything, cover the whole cost of owning the properties, and you have money that's set up for any emergency with the properties. After a few years, you just sell it and flip and just collect the cash. So I think depends on your investment strategy. Um, if you are more like cash flow investor, this won't be a good deal. But if you are more like appreciation market, kind of sit and chill kind of guy, then this may be a deal for you. Who knows? So yeah, that's how I would basically run my number and figure out, where the right location for you to invest in say a new city, but also figured out, what city I think is worth looking into. So a city with, a growing job market and growing populations, that's already a good sign. It's the A lot of people want to move there. That means there's a lot of demand for houses, not just rental, but also just for buying home and living in. If you buy in a great neighborhood or a good area, that area will appreciate tremendously because of the influx of people and demand too. This house look nice too. Nice. Oh, one thing I also want to say, it has a two-car garage. Why I want to buy a house with a garage? Um, I don't know what you use the garage for, but mostly it's just for storage and just stack everything up. It's usually attracts tenants that have, say, after the first year, they sign the lease, they just fill up of the house, and then if your rent is basically the market rent and slowly raised, it will be a hassle for them to go find anyone, move all that, and then still paying the same price for a new place for rent. So a lot of time they would just renew the lease and stay there for another year. So you lock in a tenant for another year. So that's how Calabi buying a house with garage, the logic works there. So yeah.